to another episode of me trying to build this Lamborghini Countach kit car from nothing, just out of my brain. So and the new subscribers, welcome to you, and showing the love. Thanks for everybody, that's great, much appreciated. And I will get back to anybody that writes to me, who wants to know anything. I'll give you as best opinion as I possibly can. I don't know everything, but I'll help if I can. I've got a quick little clean up, and what I have noticed is me being eagle-eyed, and I've looked at every single Countach video and picture there is in the world, and this is way too high. Because on if you look at some of these pictures I send you now, as you can tell, this on mine is way too high. The window is like this. That's no good. And I've been out to the shell, and I measured from the roof to where this is supposed to be on the where the locking mechanism is. It's supposed to be 10.5 inches. Well, this one here is 8.5. So we're gonna have to cut and chop and lower this down, because I want it to try and be as authentic as possible. And when it does come to putting the shell on and doing the windows and everything, it'll all line up properly. So I'm not quite sure if the kit itself came like, well, I say a kit because all you used together is just a body and a shell, a body and a chassis, and that was it. Like, so I don't know from the original plans this shell or this chassis was meant to be a 25th anniversary chassis, because the 25th anniversary chassis seems to be, well, the body itself seems to be a lot higher because it's got that big body kit going across the bottom. So that's why I think what this chassis was meant for originally. I might be wrong, mind. It might be just the guys in the fab room just didn't really care as long as they were just banging them out. So we have to drop this side and drop that side, because it's just not going to work out later on. So we've got a bit more chopping and welding, and because I want to get this pucker, man. I want to get it pucker. I want to get as close to original as possible. And some good news on the wheels. Some really good news on the wheels. But as you all know, I've been telling you I've been having new wheels made. Well, I got propositioned, and I've kind of swapped out the new wheels being made for some genuine Lamborghini wheels. So I'm over the fucking moon. Over the moon with that. It's just hard trying to find tyres, because like 500 quid each. And the wheels that I was going to have made, they weren't going to be as wide, so it would have been easier to find tyres. But all part of the authenticity. So more further ado, we're going to cut this up and adjust it to what it was supposed to be. So we know that's the bottom of the roof, and I've been out inside and I've measured. That's 10.5 to there. So I put my angle on that mark, all nicely done, and there's our 10.5 inch line, so that needs to be on the top. So really it is 2.5 inches too high, which is not a problem. We'll just cut 2.5 inches out of there, cut that off there, slide that down, easy, and then do the same on the other side. Can't quite get in here to cut it off all the way through, but I can't get it that weld under there, so I'm going to have to cut the 2-inch chunk out so I can then wiggle this up and down and get him out. So that's what we're going to do next. So 10 3/4 needs to be the cut, so we've got a cut on that line, because then the 10, which is what we say is 1.5 inches, so 1.5 inches on top of that, make it 301, so that's the top, that's what we need. Tidy, so we need to cut that much out. Right, well I can't get in here with a grinder to grind any more out, so when in doubt, get the primitive tools out. We'll have wax on him through there. Okay, I think we've done it. Ta-da! Tidy! Get this bit off now and we'll move him down. Okay, we got it. Oh, it went down there, just like so, and then we should have, to the top of there should be 301, which is, that'll be about right, 301. I'll have a lie, and then at the top there we got 2 inches. We certainly have got over 2 inches. Lovely. So we just got to weld that in here now, cut the backing plate, and do the same to that side. Whew. Oh well, getting it. Okay, we cut and cleaned it all up, and I put slits in the back because obviously I need to weld all the way around these tubes. So put the slits so I can weld through, and then that will sit on there and it'll be like you never moved. So we get a crack a welder out now, and we'll weld this bit in. And there we have it. Like it was never removed. Like it's always been there. Now I'm going to do the other side now. I'm quite pleased with that. That's going to save a lot of head work later on, because that little window sat there. Everything should be at the right height now. So just going to do all again on the other side. We're at the back of the car now, and there's a guy on YouTube that I looked at, and he's right. So we're going to cut this out to make it easier to get the engine out when I need to work on it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, slice him here and there, make some kind of brackets like them, obviously a bit chunkier than them, and then weld a bar in. I might even weld a bar in like this angle, or I might come to the middle and then back out. So without further ado, we're going to cut it to bits. Ah, we've got it. We've got it out. Whew, took me a while. How was that work? But she's off. So now we can make our new strip to go in between there, and make it a lot easier to get the engine out. Whew. So I'll clean up that now and see what we can sort out. Well, I got a little clean up, as you can see, and I was originally going to put these on here. I got a big bolt with a tube on it, and I was going to bolt them in, one by there, and then run a bar in between them. And then I realised I don't have a drill bit that big. So that's kind of that plan out the window. So my next plan is gonna have to cut this section out, weld a plate in there, and then do smaller bolts to drill bits I do have. Whew. So yeah, we'll try that. So that works out. Come on, look, you little bugger. Yay! We got them. That's both of them out. Tidy them up now, and get some plates or something. Plate on there, and then think I'm gonna reuse this, plate these, and I can get bolts on the inside for that to go back in. So plates cut. We got 2 sets, one for either side, and I've measured out 70, 100 and 140 because once they're welded on the side of there, I'm gonna have 3 bolts. Oh, bloody. That's done it. Right, we're gonna have 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and I'll be, I don't know if you can see the shine on there where I've marked them. They'll be equal to the middle of this brace. So now we've marked them. We're going to mark the middle, which is here. 1, 2, and number 3, and then get all that crap off in there. 1 drill hole, 2 drill, 3 drills. Now let's go drill them. Oh, and there we have it. Lovely. That's the first 2 plates done, and we can do the other set there because they will go on there. Lovely, they will. Just like that. Love it. Right then, let's get the other ones done. Obviously now, if we welded that one on there and then one on the car, it would never fit because it'd be too thick. So what we're going to do, we have to trim all the way, cut a bit off and trim that off both ends. So once both plates are on either end, it'll fit in the gap. This is up there. And the car, I've actually got the car jacked up, so the jack is on. The weight of the car is on the jack, so that it doesn't squash in. So I've got that there. So what we're going to do now is trim this off, and hopefully it all fits. Okay. Right then, well, we got the 1 plate tacked on to the brace. 3 stainless steel bolts in it, tacked onto the other plate, and hopefully it should, like a glove. Like a glove. So we'll set that up, we'll get that welded on there, and we'll be able to take it in and out when we need to take the engine in and out. I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, I'm quite happy actually with that. That worked out quite well. Not quite what I had planned to begin with, but you've got to adapt and overcome, as they say, and we've come up with that. So I'm good. It's all good for me. Tidy. And there we have it, guys. All done. They're coming quite well, actually. Oh, there we are. What do you think of that? Not too bad, is it? Make it a lot easier to get that engine and gearbox out in one go. That's all for now. And see what I can think about doing next for the next video. Thanks you all for watching, and thanks for all the new subscribers. Catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.